Thank you for coming. Vibe Coding One Day Ship Challenge.
There are tons of people with ideas, but I kept giving up because I couldn't code. That barrier was broken down this year. Vibe coding has spread around the world, and now we live in an era where you can create apps just by talking to AI. This is a real revolution. And now, Shipaton 2025, a 2-month hackathon with tens of thousands of participants from around the world. The total prize money exceeds $300,000. The grand prize is $60,000. The first place app will be displayed on a billboard in Times Square. But the craziest part isn't even that. With RevenueCat, you can go from idea to app and even monetize it all in a single day. I want to see a winner come from Japan. With that single-minded goal, we held a 1-day event in Tokyo. Today, I'm going to tell you everything that happened on that day.
If you use AI at the recording site, those kinds of things will come up. That's why.
Only one part of it. Like, you cannot learn everything from singing. You need to
Singing is the entertainment part, because if you don't have the entertainment part, you don't want to, because learning is learning.
Interesting. People aren't very good at setting long-term goals, are they? For example, when you input something like, I want to become a lawyer, then the AI asks, so how many years? How many months? It asks about the time frame, and then it breaks down all the tasks you should do each day to become a lawyer, like what kind of studying you should do, and even reminds you like, did you do it today? All the things that people are really not good at.
What kind of idea?
Breathing exercise, rainforest. So the people paying for this app will donate to rainforest restoration, because rainforest is the lung of the earth, right? And that's linked to breathing.
Is it coming together?
And then
we've made it to the starting line.
It feels like justice is over, or something like that.
Basically, you decide in advance what you're going to say, give instructions, and after a few exchanges, you get something back that takes all that into account.
Let's go with that.
Is that all to do?
That was the only issue to overcome. Ah, really, me too.
But I talk about them. Sometimes when I put myself under pressure, I end up doing really well.
It's like I'm putting restrictions on myself, like a self-imposed handicap. Because it's close to that, I was able to do it.
来ました。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up! Thank you for your hard work!
Has anyone here have fought with your family or partner or your best friends? If so, recently, if so, raise your hand, please. Okay, this product will finish that fight.
When you set a long-term goal, I think it's incredibly difficult to break it down and keep working at it every day. So I created an app where you give your goal to an AI and it profiles it for you, showing you exactly what to do each day to make sure you achieve it. Through initial profiling, it personalizes things like your motivation, available time, and how soon you want to reach your goal. And the AI suggests daily quests tailored to that. So as you complete them, you gradually, it's like you're climbing this mountain, and it's designed so you can really feel your own progress. Is there anyone here who likes traveling alone? Doesn't it feel a bit lonely? Even if you go looking for something, it feels a bit empty. I'm building a product for a service that makes it, how should I say, easier to meet locals or other travelers, a sort of personalized service.
So we'll keep continuing improving. So that is why I really appreciate if you comment your request or your future needs. Please comment. We will take everything. We'll prioritize your idea.
We are doing this app for Gen Z, and as you know, as our understanding, Gen Z is very much like music, and they want to do like activity with other people, and then we just create this viral app. And basically, this gamification app is to have weekly events, and each member in the group need to do some activity, and the member need to submit something before the deadline, and the AI will do the ranking and give this leaderboard. Let's look at this demo.
You listen to the song, then there are lyrics. So if you don't know the language, obviously I want to learn the language. So what I do is I just press.
No speed mode?
Yeah, you have two modes, slow and fast, because it's for language learning. And I go one by one, one line by one line, and then, I don't know if you can hear it.
私の最後はあなたがいい
It probably sounds funny for you because you guys Japanese, but for me it sounds perfect because I'm learning the language. So I want to for them to say slow.
My name is Jasper. This is my app, very literal name called Breathe. But the idea is very simple. It is a breathing exercise app, but you pay for the content, you subscribe to the app, but most of the subscription fees actually goes to donation to the rainforest, because the rainforest is also known as the lung of the earth. So there's a connection as you breathe and you're helping the rainforest. A very simple idea. So the idea is all the content is going to be based on rainforest plants. And you pay for the premium content and you unlock everything. But the fees, actually most of the fees goes to donation.
The audience award is Srap! Srap! Congratulations! Please come to the stage. Please come here, Srap.
I'm very happy to work with a team, and we have to this a lot of brainstorming, and everyone is contributing to this idea and the final result.
All right, I never won anything, so this is pretty cool. I mean, we literally met 6 hours ago. I don't know. I see these guys for the first time. But we built something together in 4 hours from scratch, so I think that's pretty cool. I think, thank you guys. It was so much fun. I wanted to have fun and I did. So.
I'm really happy right now, so if there's anything I wasn't able to say, well, I'm just so happy and I really want to express my gratitude to everyone. And I think they're really nice. Also, everyone's voices are wonderful, so I think that's one of the things that made me really happy today. I really want to remember this as a wonderful experience. That's all.
Similarly with my teammates, I also never won anything, so I was so surprised. But it was such a great experience, and then thank you so much, and I learned a lot from everyone too. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Of course, thank you.
Later, I interviewed 2 people. The first was Ai. She had 0 development experience. Even so, she managed to release an app on the App Store in just 2 months. I think her story will really resonate with those who think there's no way I could do that.
The app I created this time is an iOS app called Gnocchi. As for the app's overview, it's an app that lets you try out houseplants and manage them after you've bought them. If you take a photo of your room before buying, the plant is superimposed into the room. Then, after you buy it, you can manage the watering and keep a record of the plants you own. It's an app where you can see a log like that.
Could you tell me what you were careful about, or what was difficult leading up to the release? Could you share some of that?
Sure. First of all, a big thing was that both time and skill were overwhelmingly lacking. And as a premise, well, I had almost no prior experience in development, and I was also working full-time then, so I think releasing it with both of those constraints was quite a challenge. So moving on to how I overcame that. I was very conscious of using AI effectively to get the maximum results in a short amount of time, like what to release by when and what the requirements are, or research information on competing houseplant apps. I organized a huge amount of information, like features I wanted in my app, into a tool called Obsidian. Then I had the AI refer to that. For example, I'd have it create requirement definitions or technical specs based on that information. When I had it create prompts for image generation based on that, the accuracy of the AI's output became very high, so being able to achieve maximum efficiency in a short time was great. And another thing is, if you don't manage the project tasks properly, you'll probably just run out of time. So I had the AI do a very high resolution, high precision task breakdown based on that vast information. Being able to achieve it by following that is, I think, a very effective way to use information in the AI era.
I was actually quite surprised.
Yes, sure.
No development background.
Right, sure.
And yet, managing to release it properly within a limited time is truly amazing. But even more so, how did you do it while working full-time?
Well, let's see. I was pushing myself a bit on weekdays. I'd be standing on the commuter train, working on my laptop, doing some vibe coding, and after getting home, I'd keep going until past midnight. I think first of all, I was able to secure more physical time than most people.
How about your method for staying positive?
Yes.
And how you overcame the hard parts? Is there anything you can share about that?
Well, in terms of mindset, there were actually 5 or 6 times when I thought this might be impossible. I feel like humans have this psychological defense mechanism that stops us from giving our all when we think we can't do something. I believe we have this protective instinct. I had to consciously overcome that. I kept telling myself it was just a mental block and that I had to believe I could do it to move forward. There were many moments where I was really fighting against my own instincts. But in those moments when I couldn't keep going on my own, I'd post on X like, "Oh, the application didn't go through," or "I can't fix this bug," and everyone would give me likes. That really became a huge source of support for me.
After this hackathon, can you share any insights or things you found especially good?
Sure. This might sound a bit intense, but I feel like I gained so many like-minded friends. At a hackathon, personal interests don't matter. There are just so many people with this burning passion to just get something out there or to finish it together. You work hard with others without thinking about what's in it for you. And I was so happy that we accomplished something together. The memories of working hard with everyone, the time spent, and the connections made, so many things stayed with me. I think that's really the true appeal of a hackathon.
The second person was Oikon. He won the Best Vibes Award at Shipaton 2025, which had tens of thousands of participants. He didn't just finish the app. He even succeeded in monetizing it. How did he do it? What exactly was that man thinking about? I asked them everything.
I created an app called MySlug for recording and tracking classical music listening experiences. I released it with a focus on a design that classical music fans would enjoy, combined with easy-to-use functionality. As for the app's features, since it's specialized for classical music, I think the main highlight is being able to freely input and organize things like composers and programs. The inspiration for the app came from my partner, who is a violinist. When we started going to classical concerts together, I realized I wanted a way to keep a record of them. Since people around me also mentioned wanting an app like that, I thought it might be a good idea and decided to build it. Classical music is listened to globally, so I decided to make it, thinking it might be an app that people all over the world could enjoy. This app, MySlug, ended up winning 3rd place for the Best Vibes Award at a global hackathon called Shipaton, hosted by RevenueCat. I think the deciding factor was the vibe coding aspect. Since it was an award for coding with AI, I was able to effectively share the story of how I built a mobile app from scratch in a short time by collaborating with AI. I think that's what led to the award. As for my personal motivation, I really wanted to demonstrate just how amazing these AI tools have become through the process of app development. To be completely honest, I had actually never participated in a hackathon before. Mostly, that was because they always seemed so incredibly difficult. Participating this time, I really felt the challenge of trying to finish something in such a short amount of time. But with everyone giving advice and working hard together to complete a project quickly, it was honestly I truly felt that, for me personally, it was actually very interesting. First, experiencing the process of app development through a hackathon was really something special. And then, for example, during the presentation, I realized that I had to be very conscious and aware of how to fully and clearly convey the value of my app. If I were making it alone, I think I would just be satisfied that I finished it. You might release your app and hope to get a reaction, but quite often you do not. In a hackathon though, showing your app to everyone and getting immediate feedback was honestly a fantastic way to really feel the joy of creating something. I think it is a very special experience. I truly do not think there is anything else in app development where time feels so condensed and intense like this. Personally, I think the hardest part is just getting over the hurdle of joining your very first hackathon. Once you join, you make acquaintances, and then they might invite you to another one, so your network grows. Every time you go, you know more people and gain more friends. So I really think that first time is the biggest challenge. Personally, with AI advancing so much these days, I honestly think that people who are able to use AI as a kind of sounding board to keep pushing their ideas forward are really well suited for this. Especially since hackathons usually require finishing an app or a project in a very short amount of time, which is definitely tough, but AI can actually support you and help solve those issues. So people who are good at using AI and genuinely find it fun are, in my opinion, perfect for hackathons. Hackathons are actually really fun once you try them, so just gather a little bit of courage and give it a shot.
楽しかった Yeah.
I come here with some basic idea, but I didn't know that we can develop so well and so fun. Like before, it's a boring language learning, but we make it more like a Gen Z toward it, more fun and more group, like a group activity, which is very interesting. Yeah, that's really good. Cool. Thanks. It's my first time too.
Thank you.
I learned a lot of different things like making apps and also various events at Freed. I learned a lot of different skills. Also, everyone's English is really strong, so I think this has been a really great experience for me. If there are more events like this in the future, I'd like to participate again.
I'm very excited to be here. This is my first hackathon, and then working with great teammates, so really glad. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Luma? Yeah, the event. Yeah. Hopefully we can do another one soon. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for hosting it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I loved the event. Thank you so much for inviting. I had a great team and we just had fun. And we won. So that was good. Thank you so much. Yeah? Good?
Thank you.